Hello everyone, it's the TheCanadianWifier. It's been too long. I kind of am sick, if you might be able to hear that in my voice. I also just woke up, so I have a bit of a morning voice. I'm bringing you this special broadcast today because God Plant is now released in the NU metagame, and I haven't done a live in the longest time. And today's video was originally going to be a couple replays, and I'm just like, no, you know what? I need a good excuse to do a live. I don't know what to do it on, and I was gonna do a UU live, but then I realized Serperior just got released, and I have no idea how long it's gonna actually stick around in NU. So today is going to be an NU live with God Plant himself, Contrary Serperior. It's now out. It's now legal. There's so many options. Leaf Storm's obviously the move of choice, and then you have like Dragon Pulse's amazing neutral coverage, HP Fire for Pharisees, and I guess in OU Fair Thorns, and just steel types in general. And like, look at this move pool. You could have like Giga Drain for recovery. You can have Sub, Synthesis, Glare, Taunt. It gets so many fucking moves. It's impressive. So far, from what I've seen in the NU metagame, basically every single team needs a Sap Sipper mon. You can't just have a 4x resist, it will still lose. You actually need to prevent Serperior from getting the boost altogether. So you have like 1 of 10 Sap Sipper mons. I chose Miltank just because it gets rocks as well, and that's kind of useful, and I also get an attack boost, and I can use that attack boost with Body Slam. Spread's a little weird. I wanted attack to actually be able to hurt Thingy, and this will 2 KO with Body Slam. Fire Punch is literally just there because I assume Pharisee is going to get a little more popular, because some people will think to use Pharisee to beat that thing. Whatever. I'm going to build the rest of the team, and I will be right back. Alright, this is something I just threw together real quick. I already gone over the first 2 mons, God Plant and Miltank. Threw on a Kangaskhan because I figured priorities are going to be at least somewhat useful if somehow an opposing God Plant gets around like the 3 things on my team I kind of have for it. Fake Out is useful, and just in general, Fake Out's useful. Kangaskhan's a great mon. Muck I threw on just because I haven't ever really used it. I like the 50% poison with Poison Jab, and I was a bit weak to fighting at that point. Because I was a bit weak to fighting, I also threw on a defensive Vileplume. Has Moonblast because I'm not about losing to Malamar. That's not a fun time. Even though I don't think Moonblast actually does that much to Malamar, I just did the calc. It's about 40% to special defensive. It'll at least deter it from completely setting up all over my face and winning. And then in the last slot, I have no idea what to run on a Mega Steelix. I just know that it's pretty much retarded and amazing in NU. So I'm pretty sure special defensive spreads are really good, but I just threw this on, and we're going to grab some battles. Mama Main, it's not with that team. Pangoro is an RU, thank you very much. What team is it? It's God Plant. Okay, let's grab a battle. I don't know if anyone's actually searching. When I tried looking for NU battles earlier to spectate, there was absolutely 0% of people playing because I assume everyone's terrified of Serperior being released. So I don't know how long it's going to be till I actually find a battle. But I guess I will be back when I do indeed find one. I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. This guy definitely has Yuldi Sap Sipper Miltank, at least I assume he does. Maybe it's not Sap Sipper Miltank, and he's not prepared either for the threat that God Plant is. Outside of that, he doesn't really have anything to take a Leaf Storm on his entire team. This is disgusting. I really should have paired it up with a Sock. In fact, I think I did originally want to put a Sock on this team, but it's way too late for that. I should have probably replaced Muck. It's alright. In fact, Muck's actually a decent lead because I can just get off a Poison Jab. I assume he might lead with either the Phantom or Cow thing, predicting Serperior. I have no idea. It's a kind of looking team. I think I'm actually pretty low on the ladder. There's a Mismagius in front of me. I don't know whether it's going to Will-O-Wisp me or not. I'm pretty sure Shadow Sneak can 2 a KO and max attack. Mismagius is weak as shit on the defensive side. I also have a 30% chance to get that crisp poison, so we always have that on our side. Yeah, I guess I could kind of, that did nothing. Can I get the poison? Did not get the poison, and now I'm burned. Don't even have aromatherapy on that thing. Don't have Heal Bell on Miltank. I am in a pickle. Might as well just Poison Jab, get a poison on something, I assume. I kind of had stuff to talk about where I've been. Like I said, I was sick. I also moved back to university on the weekend. I think I posted last on like Saturday. I want to say Saturday. This is the last time I posted a video. I moved back to university on the Sunday in the afternoon. It was bitter cold that day too. It's been cold here all week. Like, why did that do 14%? Oh, because I crit the last one. Okay. It's been bitter cold here all week. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, I think I'm going to shout out my Twitter right now while I'm out of this well, because I'm pretty close to 300 followers, which is cool. If you didn't know I have a Twitter, even though it's in the link of every single one of my videos, or the link to it is in the description of every single one of my videos. I just woke up. I cannot speak for shit right now. I'm also sick. I'm also nasally. I apologize. And he goes right out to the milk tank. Okay. I assume the heal bell is incoming. That's a little bit upsetting. I just want to test if this thing's Sap Sipper or not, but I have no real way of testing that. I guess I could go out to, like, Vileplume at Giga Drain, but, how heavy is Miltank? Miltank is 75 kilograms. That's actually slightly heavy. I'm going to go to Steelix regardless, though, and fire off some heavy slams. He doesn't have too much on his team that appreciates that outside of, like, defensive Yama, because Yama's pretty heavy. Let's make a heavy slam. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that I recently retweeted the fact that it is colder today in Southern Ontario than it is on Mars, which is just mentally ill. Like, it hasn't actually been cold yet in Ontario in general, because I live about an hour or so north of where I'm staying at university. In both places, it is yet to go below, like, -5, -10 Celsius, which is not that cold whatsoever. And all of a sudden, they just drop out. Mother Nature drops on us the -15 with -20 with the wind chill. Wind chill is ridiculous, man. Like, I'll take a nice dry cold any day of the week. Like, it's cold, but it's not that bad. It's bearable. As soon as you throw on the wind, it gets bitterly numb very, very quickly. Also, this guy is taking his sweet time. That is not okay for a live. People that take 60 seconds for every turn are not who you want to get matched up against for a live Pokemon battle on Showdown. I'm already up to 7 minutes in this live, and we're not even on turn 6 of this battle. This is insane. Anyway, back on track. Where I've been. So I moved back here on Sunday. I went grocery shopping Monday, had some classes, whatever. Got home. Monday night was also the night where the World Junior Hockey Championships were on. Yes, it was. So I didn't post anything that night because I was busy having fun with my friends watching the hockey game. Tuesday, I think I just straight got lazy. I wanted to all day, and I ended up playing Mario Kart 8 all day. And by the time I finished, I was hungry, went got food, came back, watched YouTube, went to bed. Wednesday, I had more classes and got lazy with Skype, I think, at night, and I didn't end up recording anything. And now here I am, Thursday morning, actually recording. Also, somehow I just ended up talking through this entire guy's timer, just counting down. So I guess I have to leave this battle in, because I did talk about everything I wanted to talk about, which is at least something. And I guess we can chalk up another win for the old TheCanadianWifier. Godplant did absolutely nothing in this battle, but it would have swept if I could have figured out whether that was Sap Sipper Miltank or not. I assume in this meta, right, if you know what you're doing, every Miltank has to be Sap Sipper. In fact, in any meta, there's no reason to run this thing if it's not Sap Sipper, because it's such a shitty mon. No, I don't want to forfeit, I just won. Alright. Let's grab one more, see if this, joins right away. Showdown has been incredibly laggy right now, for like the last week or so. Like, if you noticed, the format took a long time to show up there. You generally have time to type before the format comes up. It's just something. You can judge the lagginess of Showdown by that. Looking at his team, he has absolutely shitballs nothing for Serperior. He has Sticky Web, but yeah, that's actually a problem if he has Sticky Web. Well, fuck. I'm not a fan of the fact that this guy has Sticky Web on his team, to be completely honest. But I guess I just leave with Kanga regardless. Yeah. Really, without webs, I'm pretty sure Serperior just straight swept this guy. Not bad. I could just fire off a double edge, I think. No reason even just to fake out. Because I don't want to give him a free switch to something. Double edge will do more than enough. There you go. That's why you don't fake out on the first turn, boys. At this point, thanks for the switch. Thanks for the free switch into my grass type, which is going to fire off a Leaf Storm and proceed to sweep your team unless that's sashed Archeops. Kind of makes me wish I had Substitute, because that would be GG. But we're going to get a little bit of taste of power of God Plant, I think. This is literally my first time ever using it. When I logged on this morning, I generally check most social medias first. Then I hit up the never used forums, and I saw that Serperior posted about Contrary Serperior finally being released. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is the 8th of January. So be it. So I hopped on Showdown. Asked the lobby no, stay away from the lobby, it's the plague. Asked the engine room if it's released, apparently it was. I watched like half a dozen battles, and in every single one, Serperior ended up sweeping. So, the battle that you just saw where I didn't sweep for Serperior is actually a very rare oddity in today's never used meta. At this point I can just fire off a Leaf Storm, and it doesn't really fucking matter what he does. A little bit upsetting that he got the burn. I really should throw Aromatherapy on something, like on the mushroom guy. I should throw Heal Bell on Miltank. I should throw Aromatherapy on God Plant. Like, there's 3 options for healing, and I don't have any of them available to me. A little bit upsetting. Again, another guy who likes to run down the timer. This is just fantastic for Alive. What was I just talking about? It was actually somewhat important. Oh yeah. So yeah, what I've noticed with Serperior so far in the short time that I've had with it, if the opponent has a Sap Sipper mod, like my team, or is at least, I prepared for it. I wouldn't say like I overboard prepared for it, but I definitely made a note to say, hey, Serperior is a threat, don't get swept by it. I really hope this guy's not Scarf Pyro. Scarf Pyro is something that only people run in SPL, and the only reason it's good is because it crits people, and that's the only damage output it ever gets. So nobody runs Scarf Pyro, right? So I can just kill this off with a clean Dragon Pulse. I can actually kill this off with another Leaf Storm. What am I doing? Do I need another Leaf Storm, though? I don't even think I need another Leaf Storm. Although, no, with another Leaf Storm, what do I thought? I can kill stuff with Giga Drain. So yeah, let's go for Leaf Storm again. Wait, could I kill things with Giga Drain? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Jesus Christ, this thing's dumb. So what I've noticed is, if you look at my team, I have a Sap Sipper mod, I have a 4x resist, I have a bulky poison type. More or less, I'm safe from getting swept, just because of the Sap Sipper mod alone, really. The bulky poisons don't help too much, to be completely honest. Like, just because I have a Muck, I mean, he could Leaf Storm once, get a boost, switch out, and later in the game, Leaf Storm then Dragon Pulse, and my Muck is dead and I lose. Same goes for Vileplume. A Leaf Storm plus a Dragon Pulse, or probably just an HP Fire, does a shit ton to a Vileplume, if not Oko it. I'm going to bank on the fact that he is not sashed. It would be a weird non-sashed Leavanny, but I'm going to bank on that fact. Also, I need to Giga Drain something. He is sashed. That's upsetting. Did he go for webs, though, is the real question. He went for X-Scissor. Okay, there was a threat in front of him. He had to play the threat. I prevented him from getting up webs. This is fantastic. Yeah, I can go into Muck and click Shadow Sneak, and that'll prevent him from getting up webs. This is perfect. I did end up losing my win con, but I do still have Mega Steelix, which I think is also just going to pretty much decimate his team once Seismitoad is a little bit more weakened. And once I get a poison with Poison Touch Muck on that Seismitoad, it is going to be sufficiently weakened. Can I get a poison with the Shadow Sneak? That would be great. I do not. Can I get a poison with the Poison Jab? I hope so, because it's like 54%. Back to what I've been trying to say for the third time. If you have a Sap Sipper, the real way to prevent Serperior from sweeping you is just prevent it from actually getting a boost. You actually legitimately have to go out of your way and run a Sap Sipper, because if you let it get +1, it's already too late. Like, it's pretty much, as you saw in that game, like, Pyro is not a switch-in. Because if you let it get the boost, it is going to do significant damage to your team unless you have a sashed Leavanny or something dumb like that. Or you're dumb like me and didn't get up rocks before you tried sweeping with a frail thing. The best way to prevent yourself from just straight getting swept is to carry a Sap Sipper mod. There are 2 types of teams. If you have a Sap Sipper mod, Serperior is more or less useless. I wouldn't say useless, but it's definitely mediocre, because you're spending the whole game trying to play mind games around whether he's going to go to a Sap Sipper mod, and even if he does, it's still not going to do as much work as it could. This is ridiculous. Can I get my frickin' thing, dude? I need a poison, alright. Should I just switch now? I could go to Plume. I have a Vileplume, and he has a Seismitoad. oh, call the police. I'm playing so poorly. I need to be arrested for it. This is borderline illegal how bad I'm playing right now. If the opponent's team has a Sap Sipper mon, your Serperior is going to be mediocre at best. If your opponent does not have a Sap Sipper mon, you really just need to click Leaf Storm, and you've pretty much already won the game. The speed tier to aim for in NU is Archeops. There's like Cryogonal at base 105, there's Mismagius at 105, Pyroar at 106, Liepard at 106, Archeops at 110, and then you just have this thing chilling at like, what, 113, so it just outspeeds the entire meta, and at +2 with Life Orb, it just eats you for breakfast. Gonna click Sludge Bomb, predicting probably this Atu, if I had to make a guess. It is a Psychic type, I'm a Poison type, it would resist the obvious Giga Drain. I mean, it's just a great play on about 5 different levels to go to Xatu on this turn. So that's why I'm clicking Sludge Bomb, making the optimal plays. So what I would recommend for you, I don't actually know if Serperior is going to get banned, because that's the thing, it's super easy to prepare for. If you just bring a Sap Sipper mon, like, the fact that you have to carry a Sap Sipper mon is pretty dumb, but it's not like there's 2 Sap Sipper mons or something that you can choose from. There's like, here goes me listing off a list of PU Pokemon, but there's like, Miltank, Girafarig, Bouffalon, no, I'm forgetting already like 5 of them. Those are the big ones. Sawsbuck. There's plenty of options for you to Sliggoo. There's plenty of options for you to choose from to prevent it from just straight getting a boost. So I would say it's super centralizing because you're forced to carry one of those Pokemon. But I wouldn't say it's broken, because if you do carry one of those Pokemon, it's more or less a mediocre kind of thing. What is it with me not getting these 30% poisons? This is just blasphemy. I think now I finally get that free switch into Steelix, and now that it's Seismitoad, it's not that weakened. Ugh, this is disgusting. I'm pretty sure Steelix is just going to take it home for me, though, unless I get burned on the Heat Wave by Xatu here. I assume a Psychic move's coming anyway, yeah. That actually did a lot more than I thought it was going to, but I do at least still have Rest Talk, so. He's Life Orb, which means, holy shit, get the fuck out. He's about to go for one of them fancy-ass Heat Waves. Oh, did I just... Thank you, Showdown, for lagging, actually. That's really helpful for me. I don't really want to get burned. I'm not a fan of getting burned by fucking Seismitoads. I also don't really appreciate the fact that Scald isn't coming at all, so I'm gonna just switch out, go for Giga Drain. It will claim a life on his team. It'll put his Archeops in a defeatist. It'll probably come close to killing Xatu, if not after a round of Life Orb. It'll obviously kill Ivani and Bastion and Blue Stripe. This game has gone on way too long. See, this is why I don't do lives so much anymore. Lives to me have turned into, if any of you watch other gaming videos besides Pokemon, specifically Minecraft, you'll know what I'm talking about. And by Minecraft, I don't mean like streamy Minecraft YouTubers that have like 10 million subscribers and appeal to audiences that are on average about 9 years old. I mean Minecraft YouTubers that appeal to the audiences of like 18 plus, and by that I don't mean like they striptease in their Minecraft episodes. I mean like they're just more chill, laid back, generally talk about life stuff, and that's what I'm doing here in this live. I'm talking about the plays I'm making, don't get me wrong, but it's more or less I have something to talk about today, like for the fact that where have I been, moved back to university, talk about Serperior getting released. Those are topics that I actually had to interject something useful to the conversation. And without them, I mean, what would I do to fill the, like, 70 seconds I've already have? Whoa, that's 140 seconds of absolutely shit all that this guy has done so far in this battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, without sustenance to talk about in a live, I feel like you're basically either forced to cut out, like, 90% of it, or, you have to find opponents that don't take like 94 years to make a move, and on the latter, that's really difficult, because especially when I turn on the camera, it seems like the only opponent I ever get are people that literally use all 150 of their seconds, which is a little bit upsetting. At this point, I think I can just sack Mach, right? I really don't need it. Yeah, it's doing absolutely shit all, besides trying to get poisons, which it didn't get on like 4 attempts. 30% chance to poison with Poison Touch? Yeah, get that shit out of here. This is the easiest Shadow Sneak of my career. So yeah, that's generally why you haven't seen too many lives from me lately. Just, if I don't have something to talk about, I feel pressured because on a lot of turns, like, just in between... Look at that! Muck, you are shit. I knew I should have used a sock. That does fight against Godot Kangaskhan, I assume, and Fake Out Sucker is gonna kill. You know what? No, Showdown's already lagged and it's sending out Kangaskhan, but I'd prefer to go to Miltank on this turn to actually, yeah. I would have preferred to go to Miltank there. It would have been pretty cool to see if Miltank could actually, live a... Well, obviously it could, especially defensive, but it would have actually gotten some use out of my Miltank because, this opponent did not actually have them on the, I'm actually going to go to Miltank because he's either going to die to Life Orb or he's going to Roost, and I'll have the outcome that I wanted. Yeah, there we go. Time to body slam like I've never body slammed before. It's probably going to do shit all, but hey, I could bank on the 30% paralysis. I am not getting any 30% rolls in this game. What is going on? Yeah, that did a little bit too much, actually. Damn, that did... Okay, there we go. Yum. Fire Punch predicting the leave Annie like a god. So yeah, once again, third time, I feel like I'm reiterating topics as well, because I keep getting sidetracked by the battle, and it's interrupting my own rambles. Generally, lives, I feel, are going to be a lot less common, just because, like I said, they're either going to be high ladder, although I don't really like playing and talking. I kind of just like playing and chilling, and either in Skype call with friends, so that's why you generally, when you see lives, they're not solo lives. Because you can either bounce ideas off people, you can just talk, like those spots where I've been trying to fill with random babble. Generally you can talk, you know, converse with your friends on Skype. They help fill the void as well. And, body slam, easiest body slam of my life. And, yeah, just in general, they're a lot more fun. I just saw a Sky Attack Power Herb Archeops, and I'm about to get popped with an Acrobatics. Steelix, you can live, right? No defensive estimate just because you're a bulky-ass piece of shit. Even if he has Heat Wave, I assume I can live from 57. At least I hope I can. Otherwise, I just got swept by a late-game Archeops, and I'm going to be a bit on the salty side. If Steelix could live this Heat Wave, yeah, okay. That's just max attack, Steelix. Max attack, max HP. Do you see why Steelix is not a fan favorite by the NU community anymore? Especially defensive Steelix would have taken about 30% from Archeops' Heat Wave, which is just... Why? Heavy Slam hits everything for, like, max power, because Steelix is a pretty heavy motherfucker, just look at him. And, anything that's Heavy Slam can't hit, Earthquake hits pretty respectably, so, yeah. I've seen a lot of people get pretty upset about the fact that Steelix is still on this tier. So I don't want to go around spreading rumors, but, if there were to be one more suspect before the end of XY, or ass, Jesus Christ. If there were, I guess the other suspect would be Contrary Serperior, but, Mega Steelix is also pretty up there on the retarded scale. So, but don't take these words from me. Go out and experience NU for yourself. This team, if you really want to use it, I'm going to replace Muck with a sock, and I'm going to leave it down below in the Pastebin. If you are interested in trying out Contrary Serperior for yourself, maybe you'll have better luck. Maybe you'll actually be able to sweep with it a few times. Maybe you won't get opponents that take all 150 of their seconds every turn. This is just downright stupid. 2 battles, one of which went to about turn 10, have taken me 25 minutes. This is why I don't do solo lives anymore, because I always end up with people like this, and I run out of things to talk about. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, rating would be much appreciated. Contrary Serperior, I just have a feeling is not going to be long, much long. What is the phrase I'm trying to say here? Contrary Serperior, I don't have a feeling you're not gonna be long for this world. Is that what I'm trying to go for here? Whatever. I feel like the play there was to go to Kanga, fake out, sack Plume, and fake out again, because that would have secured me the win. But oh well, I like living on the edge, and if your waterfall flinches me, I lose. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, Still waiting on this guy to click his coverage move on my Vileplume. And this isn't Showdown lag, this is just straight guy taking 30 seconds every single turn, which is getting a little bit old. I'm done. I'm out of things to say. I feel like I could just pull a 2009 and throw music over the end of this battle. So I will, actually. Flashback to when Pokemon was more fun. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. See you later. Peace out. Oh my god, I'm on the ladder. I did it. Mom, get the camera. I'm 493rd in the world.